Good afternoon and welcome to Men's League TV for June 8th, 2022. Yesterday we had James Pilkington lead the low net. And we had a good interview with James. He's a new member to the club. He lives on 13, and a very good interview with James, and hope you enjoyed it. It's on the website and will be included in this email that you're getting. Ken Rondeau once again came through with a big round yesterday and shot a low net, low gross, I should say, of 34 to lead all golfers. I wasn't able to connect with Ken, unfortunately. I would have loved to have an interview with him. He seems to be quite a good golfer, and he's also new to Men's League and I think to the club. So it'd be nice to get to know him. Yesterday, fantasy golf. Wow. Off to a good start. The teams are in. I think we have close to 100 teams, which is pretty good. Although it always amazes me why people don't just pick 4 players at random and throw them in, because you can't win anything if you don't play, and you don't really have to think too much about it. All the players that are in these categories are capable of scoring well. So anyway, we got 99 teams or 100 teams, and yesterday we had our first weekly winner, which John Elliott tied but won the overall thing because his 4th best player was better than and I can't remember who John was tied with. It was Gary Dorkin with Gary's 4th best player. So that's how you break ties in fantasy golf. Arian Oska has the overall lead. So it's early, and things change a lot through the course of the season, but it's fun to put out the fantasy golf information. Match play. I'm kind of falling behind in reporting on match play. I'm sorry, but I'm just swamped with stuff right now. I will try to get to that. People are sending me in their schedules, which is really good. Matches are being played. We still have a lot of matches to go, so please get those matches done. I know I was supposed to play my match last Tuesday. It was pouring rain. This happens, and that's why you got to get them booked early. And now a lot of things are happening. We've got Ryder Cup coming up. We've got intersectionals coming up. So a lot of times are being taken for match play. So get those matches in as quickly as you can. I will just be posting links on the website for you to check the draws. I'm not going to be doing much of that, and I'll try and do some reporting with interviews and things like that on the match play winners. But folks, I'm just really swamped right now. I'm trying to kind of get things organized and get it going. Scoring. The live leaderboard has been a real success. I'm really happy about it. But it has exposed a couple of glitches in the scoring system. What happens is every quarter hour, usually on the at 8 o'clock, 8:15, that type of thing, the live leaderboard is updated. It's triggered automatically. I don't go down and do this. This is automatically done by the computer. Now the problem is a couple of things. If one person isn't entering the score for your group and you're all putting in your own scores, the first person that puts in their score, once that card has been read by the computer, it's not going to process any more scores that day. So those are you're saying, well, I'm not on the live leaderboard. How come? That's one reason. It's not the only one. There's another one that's another issue. And I usually catch those at night, but that's one of the problems. So that's why I'm saying in your foursome, one person enter the score, preferably on the course. Okay. If you can avoid, and I know I'm getting really picky here, but it just is a problem sometimes. If you can avoid doing it on the quarter hour, like on 8 o'clock, 8:15, if you could do it then, that's when it's updating. And that's when you're putting in scores, when it's updating. If you're halfway through your scores and it updates your card, the rest of that card is not going to get on the live leaderboard. I will catch it the next day. Don't worry. Your score is going to be in, but you just won't be on the live leaderboard. So I try and catch them that night, because I notice that you'll see some scores on the live leaderboard with nothing in it. That means they were entering the score as it was updating. And I will catch that. Once I see that, I fix that problem right away. But there's nothing you can do about it. If it happens, it happens. Don't worry about it. I got your back. Anyway, this week we had a hidden score on 4. We had my wife picked the number 6, which means anybody got a 6 or better on hole number 4 got put into a draw, and Billy Giff won that draw. There was quite a few players, me among them, that scored 6 or better on that hole. So and next week we have, I just wanted to point out that on the 9th hole next week, we're going to have closest to the marker, close to the 250 marker, 200 marker, 150 marker, and for the long ball hitters to the 100 marker. Hopefully there's no wind in your face. Now, I should mention, and I didn't, it wasn't clear. Let me make it clear. This is off your drive, not off your second shot or third shot or fourth shot. It's off your drive that we're talking about. So when I know a person is close to the 100-yard marker and I know that person can't hit the ball that far, I figured out it's off their second or third shot. It's off your drive, closest to the marker. There's 4 prizes, each worth $25. So there you go. Okay. I think that's about it for my updates for this week. I think we're all set now. We're going forward. I'm still getting a few people, still having trouble connecting with a few people, whether they're in or out of men's league, but I build them, so I'll find out pretty quick whether they're going to stay in or out. Anyway, till next week, have a good one and play well.